we're getting an idea now of the sound quality of Genos. But very importantly is the DSP power, or the digital effects. And we have so many to choose from, and they're really easy to access and add to your sounds. We're going to start by taking a guitar sound, an electric guitar. And first of all, it's completely clean. But we want to add a little bit more drive perhaps to that. What we can do is go into what we call voice gateway. Now we can access the sounds from the touch screen, of course, like so, but the voice gateway will give you an overview of everything that you've got selected. So you can see all the sounds in right 1, 2, 3 and left. You can see the status of those sounds, octave settings, EQs, reverbs, and also the DSPs that have been selected, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. So it's very, very easy and intuitive to use. And if we want to turn the DSP on, we can simply select it from the screen. But maybe we want to add or change some parameters on that DSP. So we can just choose the image and it will blow it up like so. We can choose one of the parameters, maybe distortion tone. And so on. And when you get the sound you like, you can pop that into a registration. But this DSP power is also on the style. And we have 11 DSPs allocated to the style. And what we're going to do now is just choose something a little bit rocky that I can play with. And we'll start again with the drums because they sound amazing. I'll talk to you about them in a little bit more detail later. Okay, let's bring in our band. And using the faders, we're going to bring in some additional parts. So there you get an idea of the DSP power that's available. Okay, let's show some more DSP. This time I'm going to use an E-piano, and with Yamaha it's all about the detail in the sound. So at the moment we have no DSP selected, it's straight. But before I actually switch the DSP on, I want to show you something else. And this is really a lot of fun. We can choose between the direct signal and also an ambient signal with a modulation or joystick controller, and by simply pushing that in the upward direction you can get more mechanical noise or a combination of the two. And when you like the sound, you can just press hold and there you've got it. Okay, I'm going to just dry it up a little bit. Now we're going to go back to the DSP. This time I'm going to switch on a jazz combo, and it's simply on. And again, very easily, if you want to increase the depth or the tone, you can do that. And you can be, of course, quite extreme. The choice is yours. Okay, I like that. So this time, we're going to just play a style with that. We briefly talked about the drum sounds and how great they are. Let me just show you this in a little bit more detail. We, realize that the drums are the backbone of any arrangement or production, and we've really spent a lot of effort on this, and we have come up with Revo drums. That's a term that you're going to hear a lot. And what we have now are drums that have been sampled in different environments to give you a lot of different choice. We have rock kit, pop kits, vintage kits, which are open mute, brush kits with brushes and sticks, and they are very, very dynamic. We have up to 26 layers, for example, on a snare, and that gives you really powerful sound. And with that, we have wave cycling, which is the first time ever used on a hardware instrument. And that means that every time a drum is struck, whether it's a snare drum, a hi-hat, a cymbal, it always plays a slightly different sample to avoid the monotonous repetition. So it sounds absolutely real. And we're going to start with a vintage kit here. This is very 60s, but just have a listen to the drums and how powerful they are. Just listen to those rolls on the toms. So if you want to be a 60s band, you can.